All right, this is the I Am Rapaport Stereo Podcast. I am Michael Rapaport, a.k.a. the Gringo Mandingo, and I'm in here with my partner, 2015 podcast co-host of the year, Gerald Moody, G. Monetti.
Yes.
And before we get started, I just got to tell you that I just got something called a kegerator. We have one here in the New York City I Am Rapaport Stereo Podcast Gloom Tomb studio, and it dispenses craft beer, keeps it chilled, turning your office, your garage, or your podcast studio, man cave, into a brewery or bar equivalent. It ain't a college tap, it's affordable but high-end. It looks great. It actually looks like a great piece of furniture, to be honest to you.
Yep. No doubt.
We're in here drinking some wine and some beer. The kegerator.
On tap.
It's on tap.
In your crib.
People are all of a sudden hyped to come over for a game. Kegerator is kind of like an instant party. The beer stays fresh for up to 90 days. 3 months.
Yeah.
So I can help myself to beer or wine whenever I want in a perfectly cooled, beautiful kegerator.
Yes.
Kegerator.com is already a great value, but I've talked them into an amazing exclusive offer just for my listeners. Because I love it, and I know you will too. Save 15% on their most popular kegerator. Twin tap so you can enjoy a variety, plus 4 premium Kegerator.com pint glasses for free. This is over $100 in saving. This is an incredible deal. Just go to Kegerator.com. That's Kegerator, Kegerator.com, Kegerator.com. Click on the microphone at the top and enter the code Rapaport, R-A-P-A-P-O-R-T. That's Kegerator.com. Click on the microphone and use my code Rapaport. Don't wait. This is an amazing offer, and it won't last, and it's only for my listeners. Trust me. Moody, what does your beer taste like?
It tastes great, like I'm at a bar, on tap, in my house. The guy doesn't have to go to my refrigerator. You go to the tap.
The Kegerator. Go to Kegerator.com. Check it out. We love this product. I'm proud to have it as a sponsor of the I Am Rapaport Stereo Podcast. All right. We're going to get into this. There's a lot to talk about. And we're not going to hold any punches back. They call us the Blood Brothers. They call us the Disco 2.
Yeah.
I would love if someone called us the Gruesome Twosome. I don't think anybody has that moniker.
That's dope.
In the podcast world.
Mr. Morris, hook that up.
The Gruesome Twosome. And I'm going to just jump into it. Stephen Curry is having one of the most incredible, exciting years that any NBA player has ever had. And people are starting to shit on him. This is a guy who's all class, plays the game the right way, handles himself like a gentleman, family man, 2 beautiful daughters, a beautiful wife who he's been with since high school.
NBA royalty family.
Del Curry, his brother Seth Curry. These are good people. You can tell. And he's cracking ass.
Unlike anything we've ever seen.
And last couple of days, Oscar Robertson, the Big O.
The Big H.
What's that for?
The Big Hater.
Ooh. Oscar Robertson, your moniker is now...
The Big H.
Oh, we're going to get you. We didn't want to get you.
Yeah. We didn't want to.
We understand and respect the game. We know that not everything started with Michael Jordan.
Yep.
Not everything started with Dr. J.
Sure.
Not everything even started with Connie Hawkins or Elgin Baylor. We know the history. I directed When the Garden Was Eden. I learned even more about the history.
You got a chip for that, too.
I got a chip for that. Got the Emmy for that. 30 for 30.
So you have some type
and
of
in
credibility.
that documentary, without any solicitation or without anybody talking shit, I went after Bill Russell and challenged his moniker as the greatest player of all time. And he didn't even talk greasy.
That's right.
The Big H, a.k.a. the Big O.
Hater is talking greasy.
So basically what he said is, in a nutshell, because we don't fact check.
That's right.
Basically, he said that Steph Curry wouldn't be able to do what he's doing now in the old-time basketball. And I'm here to say, you're out of your fucking mind.
And I'm here to say, Big O, you ain't shit, dude.
Big O, check this out. I don't give a fuck that you average a triple-double against Saul Goldberg and the Bloomberg brothers, the backcourt for the Syracuse Nats.
1960s when you came in.
I seen your highlights. You can't go to your left. You were 6'5", in an undiversified, talk about diversity, you were playing in an undiversified league.
Yeah, you the only black person on the court. 6'5", playing against midgets.
My uncle, Saul Rapaport, look him up. He used to go at Bill Russell night after night. This is a flat-footed, hook-nosed Jew. Of course Bill Russell's going to have his way with you. Let me tell you something, Oscar Robertson. Steph Curry would give you 40 on the regular. He would crack that ass on the regular.
On the reg.
With your rules.
Yep.
You could hand check him. You could try to do all that shit you want to do. He was quicker than you. He could dribble better than you. He could shoot better than you. The only thing he didn't do better than you was play in your era.
And what if you played in his era?
If you played now,
with that game you had,
you may not even make it in the NBA.
Yeah.
You were slow. You can't jump that high. You were strong for back then.
The human beings have evolved, and they don't want to say it on ESPN.
Because
but I'ma say it. You ain't shit, dude. Let's keep it real. I hate this.
Why?
Yo, why don't you, as you age, mellow and realize, yo, these kids are doing it, right? I love these kids. Great to watch.
Especially a guy like Steph Curry who's all class.
Right, but you're a bitter motherfucker.
I was saying the other day, how could you hate Steph Curry?
Word.
I was like, the only thing you could do is root against him, but you can't hate him. And the only person who I've heard say anything to shit on Steph Curry is the Big O.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me, the Big H.
The Big H.
The only person saying something negative is a guy who is notorious for being unfriendly, not nice, and that's why he's not a real part of the NBA if you look at it closely.
Word.
He has a reputation. Now, we're saying this at all due respect. This is an older gentleman.
Right.
So.
Right, of course. We respect you, but you started talking greasy, so now we got to address your ass.
So now we got to talk greasy to you.
Yeah, man. You're not talking sense.
If anybody likes basketball, I suggest you get Bill Simmons' book, The Big Book of Basketball. And the beauty of that book is you could look up Oscar Robertson. He breaks down the goods, the bads, everything about every single player that ever played in the NBA who is worth discussing.
Right.
Okay? That's just a side note. But Oscar, you had a reputation for not being friendly, for being a fucking bitter guy. And now you're the only person out of everybody, you're the only person who's not appreciating what we're seeing with Steph Curry.
Right.
I'm not saying he's the best. I don't say all that. I'm saying that he's definitely the best shooter
I've ever seen.
And I've seen a lot. Off the ball, he's the best shooter. That's a matter. So you mean to tell me in 1966 he wouldn't be able to shoot from? How are you going to guard him? He's shooting from 40 feet.
Right.
All that hand checking.
With that handle. You can't even get a hold of him to hand check.
He would crack that ass, Oscar.
Stephon Marbury against Oscar Robertson.
Jimmer Fredette, who's hanging on for dear life in the NBA, would light up Oscar Robertson on the regular.
They would take Oscar out for mercy.
They'd be like, get that little white fuck.
Now put Stephon Marbury in 1960 with that game.
He would average 80.
He would have average 80 or 90.
Yeah.
So don't lie to yourself. Human beings have evolved. Kenny Anderson against you. It would be fucking embarrassing.
Yo, the Big H, that's what we're calling you now.
Yeah.
He's talking about his teammate,
Adrian Wojciechowski.
Wojciechowski ain't shit.
Word. Wojciechowski ain't shit, Duke. I'll bust Wojciechowski ass.
Yo, send me
Rapaport will bust his ass.
Kevin Hart would bust Wojciechowski's ass. He's a 5-time Celebrity Game NBA All-Star guy. Kevin Hart would bust Wojciechowski's ass in 1960.
Word. Come on, man.
Oscar, we hate to do it to you, but we had to shit on you. He's talking greasy.
Just enjoy the players and enjoy how the game has changed. Don't be sitting in the stands trying to shit on cats.
We don't even have any real footage of you averaging the triple-double that they say you average.
Right. It's like five clips. He's going right, of course.
Yeah, look up Oscar Robertson and look up his greatest things, his greatest plays. He's always going right. He's always moving rather slow. LeBron James would...
And the guy he's guarding is as high as his thighs.
And he's fucking praying for dear life when he's guarding Oscar.
Yeah.
Of course he should. Oscar Robertson was ahead of his time. You put him in the 70s, he'd be like a guy coming off the bench.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. He's playing against an accountant. He's playing against a fucking accountant.
Yeah. The fucking Bloomberg brothers were set to double team Oscar Robertson. They couldn't handle him. Now, Greg Popovich, we love you.
Yeah.
I love that your style. I love that you fucking give the reporters a hard time.
I'm not with that.
But enough is enough. Enough is enough. You know, like Moody, what would you do if you're doing a press conference? I'm working for ESPN, and you somehow got a press, and I'm like, Coach, do you get enough time to work on practice? And he starts giving me the business. He's like, yeah, of course you want to work on practice. And I'm like, oh, okay, Coach. Well, how do you feel like the second half of the season is going? You tell me.
Yeah, he's always like these guys do a job. And how I would handle it if I was one of the credentialed reporters, I'd be like, being black, I'd just throw an N-word out there, get his attention.
Like?
And I'd call him the N-word.
Like?
Yo, nigga, we trying to do a job, man. Answer the questions. Just out of the blue. And have the camera on his face.
And Popovich, why don't we get you an astringent? Because your nose, you need to look to dip that shit in some witch hazel. Okay?
Dry your shit. You beaming off them lenses.
Yeah, man.
You looking terrible.
You look crazy.
And answer the questions.
Just answer
Mr. Military.
Yeah.
Right?
These guys are just little grunts trying to fucking get where you're at. Answer the fucking question. Stop breaking balls every single time.
Or we will get the TMZ gang members that we have hired.
We're going to hire Kimbo Slice is going to be the new roving reporter for the I Am Rapaport Stereo podcast.
No shirt.
Kimbo Slice is going to show up with his press credentials and no shirt.
No shirt. That's our dress policy.
And we'll see if you don't answer Slice's question. Because enough is enough, Coach Pop. Ah, man.
What else you got? Ku Klux Klan had a
Ku Klux Klan had a rally out in, I don't know, where was it, San Bernardino?
Right, and motherfuckers got stabbed. I have a theory on that. I think it was Black Lives Matter that went. If the Ku Klux Klan is having a rally, leave their ass alone. Let them have their rally. It's a right to assemble, just like you have the right to assemble. So if you go fucking with the Klan,
what do you think? They're not fucking nuts? They're in the Ku Klux Klan. Of course they're fucking nuts.
And they talking about you.
Right.
So why are you going there to say Black Lives Matter? If the Klan came to a Black Lives Matter rally, they would get their ass roughed up too.
Right.
Just let them do them. You do you.
And laugh
Hopefully
at
we
them.
won't fucking get into no bullshit.
Yeah, man, because you know what?
It's stupid.
This is a slippery slope we're getting into. It's a slippery slope we're getting into.
It's a bad time, man.
I don't like it. It makes me very, very upset. It's concerning because it's like I feel like we come together and then we come apart. And it's like we come together and then there's like all this shit. And some of it is good and some of it is bad. But I feel like the shit is going to implode and I don't like it.
They trying to start a race war.
Yeah,
even at the Super Bowl.
Cam Newton's at the Super Bowl. They're turning it into a fucking race war. Peyton Manning teabags a girl. They want to turn it into a fucking race war.
Trump.
Fucking Trump. He got endorsed by the Ku Klux. Is it the Ku Klux Klan or is there an L? Klan.
The Klan endorsed, and Donald Trump didn't say, yo, I don't take that endorsement.
Yeah.
Donald Trump like, what?
He's like, fuck it. I'll take the votes any which way I can.
Let me tell the people, Donald Trump will win. So all the Mexicans, all the motherfuckers in the slums of Crenshaw, Sunset Park in Brooklyn.
Right.
Y'all better get y'all green cards together.
He's coming for you.
Because he's coming to round y'all up. We need y'all.
Yo, for what?
We need y'all in this country.
Right.
This is a fucking ridiculous person.
Yo, Donald Trump, if he wins, my prediction is this. Mark this down. He will get impeached if he wins. Mark my fucking words. He won't finish
out.
He'll get impeached. He'll get impeached. Trust me.
Okay.
He'll be freaking off in the White House like it's 1987 at Studio 54. He'll go fucking nuts. Number one.
Model. Yeah, he got model chicks.
He will freak off in the White House.
Yo, if he becomes president, black people need to keep that passport close to your vest because he going to repeal a whole bunch of shit.
Yo.
You could take motherfuckers' passports.
If you're gay and lesbian, get married now. Because he's shutting all of that shit down.
That's what he represents.
Yeah, he's repealing everything.
He represents the old America.
You talking about the old school?
Yeah.
He's on that motherfucking, that Grandmaster Flash and the Furious 5.
For sure.
He's on that fucking, that Sugar Hill Gang. You want to talk about old school?
Let's make it great again.
Trump is on that shit.
Yeah.
Hard body, karate.
Yeah.
This is the I Am Rapaport Stereo Podcast. I'm in here with G Monetti.
Yep.
How you feeling, Mr. Moody?
Everything is everything, and ain't nothing.
Yeah? What does that mean?
That's from Gordon's War, a blaxploitation film. Spanish Harry Martinez. They asked him, how's he doing? He said, everything is everything, and ain't nothing.
It's Black History Month. The G Monetti, the G Moody t-shirts are available.
Yes.
How do you feel? How do you feel having your image on a t-shirt?
Man, it is pleasantly surprising, and I like it.
If you want to buy any of the soft, super, guaranteed 100% soft ass t-shirts, districtlines.com/I am Rapaport. It's on my Twitter, it's on my Instagram, it's on my Facebook. Super proud of the t-shirts. Listen, we can't just be giving them away forever. We did that. We're going to continue to do that. We got new styles. The one thing that will never change is that they're soft.
Yeah.
And the Black History Month edition of the logo, the red, the black, the green, and the G Monetti Black History Month edition, they might never come back. They might next year for Black History Month. We're gonna do different designs.
Yeah.
So get it while it's hot. Who wouldn't want to walk around with G Monetti on their T-shirt?
Right.
Wear it to the shit is super soft.
Super soft.
And you'll have a T-shirt, and 99.9% of the people that you will come across will be like, "Who the fuck is that on your T-shirt?" And you're like, "You don't know?"
It's G Monetti
From the I Am Rapaport Stereo Podcast.
Yes. Can I give a shout out since it's Black History Month?
Yeah, why not?
And I want to give a shout out. You know, people always say, when Black History Month is here, they go, Rosa Parks, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, all great people.
Yes.
But I want to go backwards.
Keep going.
I want to give a shout out to the slaves.
Okay.
They never get the credit. Mm-hmm. They get nothing.
Right.
But they are responsible for the Western Hemisphere's wealth. So, the people that they brought from Africa and made slaves, I'm giving you the shout out.
All right.
That's it.
That's the G Monetti Black History Month shout out.
Yep.
We'll just jump right into it since we're talking Black History Month. And one of the things that's been going on since the Super Bowl, continuing to go on, somehow or another, they're trying to find flaws in Beyonce. Yo, Listen, I didn't think twice about her performance.
Me neither.
I knew that there was like a homage to the Black Panthers, but I didn't find it like a gratuitous agenda. They're in San Francisco. They're in Oakland.
The Bay.
It's Black History Month. They're in the Bay Area, the home of the Black Panthers. I didn't find anything wrong with it, and I don't know how it's turned into this fucking crazy thing. Leave Bay alone. That's Bay.
Bay had to once she affirmed herself as being a black person.
Yeah.
Then things got a little crazy.
Things got a little crazy. But they did a good skit on Saturday Night Live the day white people... Oh, that's so corny, though. The day white people realized Beyonce was black. And they were all freaked out.
Right. But let's go back to how it ruffled feathers.
Break it down.
The Black Panthers. So you don't like her acknowledging them and giving them, paying homage to them, right? But why were the Black Panthers formed? In response to what? Legalized, state-sanctioned, federally sanctioned terrorism by the police against the black citizens. That's why they were formed, to watch.
Right.
They went out initially to watch.
Right.
What was happening when the cops were arresting the black citizens. And they had survival programs. They dealt with inadequate housing.
Right.
Breakfast for the community. It was about protecting the community from terrorism by the cops.
Right.
But they don't put that in the paper.
They want to make it seem like it was just a terrible...
A gang.
Right.
A black gang that was ready to kill
And now
cops.
all these people are coming out against Beyonce and protesting Beyonce and all this.
But you don't know the genesis. Research the genesis on why it was formed.
Right. Right. Why was it wasn't just... It's not the Boy Scouts.
Right.
It wasn't formed because guys were bored.
Right.
Hey, hey, listen, man, I ain't got shit to do today. I want to go out there and stay up all night and have to protect you from these pigs.
Right. They just made that up.
Hey, Huey, man, I ain't got shit to... They just came out of nowhere with this.
Right.
Hey, Stokely, man.
Right.
This didn't just happen for a reason. For no reason.
Yep.
It's a good point, Mr. Monetti.
Yes, sir. Can I get a frisbee, right? Every episode I get a frisbee.
Explain to the audience members who may not know what a frisbee is.
A frisbee is when we're talking about something and we finish and then I throw some shit in that has nothing to do with anything.
Right. So we could be talking about the Black Panthers and then you're going to take it to what?
Elliot Spitzer.
Great. Okay. Elliot Spitzer, former governor
of New York, the great Empire State.
Right. He was freaking off.
Right. And we thought that he had stopped. Right. Because he was client number 9 and he spent over $200,000 of taxpayers' money on hoes.
Was it Dupree? Wasn't the hooker's name Dupree, or was that the other guy? It was Dupree, right?
Something like
Ashley Dupree? Or Ashley?
We don't fact check, maybe.
It's been a while. I don't know where she went.
Maybe.
She was nice, though.
And then he cooled out.
He cooled out for a little while. But then the monster got a hold of him.
And then we found out he was choking out a hole in the hotel. And $5,000 a night Russian hoe.
When did this happen?
Last week.
Okay. So Spitzer's back on the streets going nuts.
Right. So the paper said she was 5,000. But think about this, Rap. You know why Spitzer choking her out?
Why?
She wanted to go back to Russia. She was a Russian hoe.
Yeah.
Think about it. You gave this bitch $20,000. And she get a call from Sergey.
I guess you could say the term bitch now because the girls are now saying
she's a hoe.
But they're also now like the bitches. Girls call each other bitch now.
Right. Amber Rose said it ain't none of that. It was slut shaming. None of that. They embracing these terms.
Okay.
Now.
Yeah. I guess it's okay.
So you give this woman $20,000 and she get a call from Sergey. This is a con artist.
Right.
Oh, I got to go to Russia. She didn't hit you off with nothing. and she boom back on the trying to break out of the room. You gave her 20 grand.
He gave her 20 grand?
5,000 a week? 5,000 a night?
Damn.
You gonna
$5,000 a night? Oh, for a $5,000 a night hooker? There's no way.
You're gonna be with me for the whole month.
Get out of here.
You're gonna be changing oil.
Right.
You're gonna be fucking doing contract work.
Right.
There's
Laying
no way
bricks.
you leaving. That's why he choked her ass out.
Nah, you can't condone that kind of behavior. Spitzer is wild, man.
He loved them hoes though.
Yeah, he loves them hoes.
Like Snoop.
Yo, he loves them hoes.
He's the opposite of Snoop.
Yeah. You don't know why. We don't love them hoes. He loves
Spitzer
them.
love them hoes.
He loved them hoes. Elliot Spitzer loved them hoes.
Loved them. This Russian girl put it on him. And then she slit her wrist.
Oh, this is just crazy shit. Well, speaking of this kind of thing,
What's up?
Marshawn Lynch recently announced his retirement, beast mode.
Unexpected.
And you said you had some theories as to why.
Okay, let me tie this shit together, Rap.
Okay. Marshawn Lynch of the Seattle Seahawks. I'm still. Can you believe there's no Seattle Supersonics in the NBA? What a fucking racket. What a shame.
Why not leave that team, right? Supersonic.
The Seattle Supersonics. There's no
John
Seattle.
Johnson.
That's an iconic team. They don't have a team up there.
Gus Williams, Alvin Adams, all that good stuff. But
Jack Sikma.
Word. But yo, Rap. This is what happened with Ciara
Go ahead.
and Beast Mode. How I'm going to tie it together.
Ciara,
Ciara's
the
getting-
R&B singer who's, I mean, listen, as beautiful as Beyonce is, I seen Ciara in real life.
Ciara's better.
She's a jaw dropper. I saw her one time at some award show, and I was like,
You just can't stop
yo,
looking.
no, she's
Yeah.
like, it's like an exotic animal.
Yeah.
She's about 5'11", and she's just like, you're like, whoa,
Better than a motherfucker.
bad.
So-
she's engaged to Russell Wilson?
No.
They're not engaged?
No.
Okay, go ahead. You tell the story.
So, Ciara, I read, Russell Wilson, at first, he was like, me and Sarah, we're going to be I'm going to be celibate. I'm not going at her like that. So, Ciara said, yo, I'm getting fed up.
He hasn't had sex with her since they've been together. I don't understand.
And she said, it's hard.
She said it's hard.
She said it's really getting hard. So that made me think like, damn, you with your woman in the house, you come out of the shower, maybe she goes at you, she tries to grab.
She comes out of the shower and you're like, I would be floored.
Right. And maybe she wants, like she grabs you, hugs you. What does he say? No, don't touch me.
No, don't unfold the loaf. He doesn't offer the meat or the mustache. They're not even engaged. This is foolishness.
And that's why she's saying, I'm having difficulty.
And you're saying that this might have a reason. Now correlate this.
This is why Marshawn Lynch don't want to be around this motherfucker.
Because
You got Ciara and you don't want to hit that? What's wrong with you?
and he doesn't feel comfortable and safe in the backfield.
With a sucker motherfucker like that. Think about that. Think Rap. Imagine if I had Ciara.
And you're like, oh, we're just
and you looking at me, you
and
like,
you're not even engaged. Well, at least there should be an end date to all this shit.
and Ciara want me. Ciara telling Ellen, crying on Ellen. I came out of the shower. I grabbed his loaf.
And he did nothing.
He just turned me on.
I tried to unfold the loaf.
And he called the cops.
Yo,
What kind of guy is this, Rap?
I don't know. But I know that this is the I Am Rapaport. It's a stereo podcast. And I know that we keep it funky. I like that funk.
Yeah.
So after all these years now, they've given Barbie some curves.
Barbie got a fat ass now.
Ooh,
The white girl got the fat ass.
is that right?
Yeah. Because of Kim Kardashian. With a fake ass.
So now all Barbie, but can you get a Barbie with? Can you pick the ass size?
I'm not sure.
She's got curves.
They gave her a bump.
You know the cover model on the Sports Illustrated swimsuit edition. I've been getting that issue since before
13.
you knew me.
Yeah, 12.
I've gotten it since '78 with Christy Brinkley and Cheryl Teagues in them.
So you were 11 years old.
Yeah, since I've had a Sports Illustrated
Nice.
subscription for years. I think since '78, '79. The chick who was on the cover, not Ronda Rousey. I don't know why they have her up there. Looks ridiculous. She looks ridiculous. She looks so uncomfortable.
I like Holly Holm.
Holly Holm cracked that ass.
She's gangster.
Yeah, what do you mean?
Anybody that could kick the champion down.
Kicked her head off.
Holly Holm is that chick.
Yeah. She and she's gonna beat her again. I think we're not gonna see
Yeah, it's over.
I think it's over.
She had her on Ellen saying she gonna kill herself.
Yeah. I saw that. That wasn't good. That was not good. I don't even know. Has that fight been booked?
She don't want it with her.
She doesn't want it with her, right?
Holly Holm is gangster, man.
Yeah.
She ain't on it. She like Suge Knight said. She not all up in the video.
No.
She not making no movies.
No.
She just kicking the shit out of motherfuckers.
Kicked her face off. But the cover model, because they have different cover editions. This model, Ashley Graham.
What does she do?
She's just like a regular chick, but she's. I mean, in normal life, she's not thick.
What is she? Just a regular
Pretty model chick, but like
Right.
curvy.
Oh, the thickness.
She got the thickness.
See?
And they got her on the cover of Sports Illustrated. I think it's good. I'm tired of these skinny girls.
I like that. Yeah, change the whole shit
And they
up.
look crazy in real life. If you see them in real life, they look nuts.
Ribs showing.
Yeah, the ribs showing, the elbows.
Pelvic bones. I know. I seen them.
You could sharpen a steak knife on the jawline.
Yep.
Too skinny, man.
And now they're going to be forced to gain weight because now they looking for the plus size one.
Eat some food. Don't you want to eat anything?
Yeah.
Or you just want to smoke cigarettes and drink Diet Cokes all day? Eat something.
So thickness is in now because Kardashian putting fake shit in her ass and they seeing all the response for it.
Right. So maybe that's
People dying for that shit.
dying for the fake
Dying.
ass.
Going to motherfuckers' houses trying to get motherfuckers getting spackle put in their ass.
You live in the Bronx.
Yeah.
A lot of this happens up there.
Yo. Women die every week on this shit, man.
Yeah, it's no good.
They seeing Kardashian and they're seeing the attention that she gets. And they want to ass like that. Because they
Let me
want to
tell you something, man.
Yeah.
You don't need a Kardashian. You could get on any train line here in New York. Go to any D'Agostino's.
And we've said this.
Go to any Gristides. Go to any supermarket. You'll see beautiful women with no makeup that are working at the checkout line
Dunkin' Donuts.
with fat asses, beautiful faces. Not one thing on them is
It's fake. Maybe the weave.
No, they don't even. Them Spanish chicks. They
They
got
don't
no
need
weave.
the weave. Yeah, they don't need the weave.
They don't need no weave.
Some motherfuckers.
I don't know what the Kardashians. How all of a sudden they have ownership over fat asses.
Right. All of a sudden, they're like the fucking
The poster.
marquee ass.
You're not the marquee ass.
Right. They're the standard bearer for ass. And
I'm
it's
taking
fake.
the 2 train up to Gun Hill. Walk around, you can see all sorts of nice things up there.
Go to Jamaica Ave in Queens.
Just stand out there for 45 minutes.
And they're the standard bearer for asses? To where motherfuckers is dying?
For that ass?
Your mother taking you to some urine-soaked basement for you to get injections?
To get that ass?
That ass because Kardashian's being followed? But what about Serena Williams? What kind of ass is that, right?
Yo, on the monument?
Rushmore. She got the Rushmore of asses. Who's on the Mount Rushmore of asses?
Serena? J-Lo for sure, because she...
J-Lo, yeah.
J-Lo, she brought the ass into the mainstream.
Yeah.
She did it first.
Yep. With Puff hat on with that green dress.
She brought it in.
Yep.
So it'd be J-Lo, Serena.
That's it.
Right now. And then you know what? We don't have to fill the monument up.
Right. We got two sculpted.
TBD, which means to be determined.
That's right.
But if you have any fake anything, any lifts,
disqualification.
Yeah, you're not on the. You're shamed. You're in the back of the line, and you have to walk to the back of the theme park.
You're the TO of asses. You don't get in on the first
Yeah,
ballot.
we don't let you in. We don't let you in.
Word.
See, I Am Rapaport Stereo Podcast. Miles, let me get something jazzy,
Breezy.
but with a little funk in it. Give me something. Our sound guy Miles Davis. He's Chinese.
Japanese.
Is he Japanese?
He said Japanese and white.
That's what he told. He told me he was
He
Chinese.
told you that about 4 times.
Okay. Let me just get some funk. We'll be right back. Man, this is a monumental episode of the I Am Rapaport Stereo Podcast. I can feel it already.
5 mics. We always do that. It's classic. We always do. This is us, rap.
But I just want to point out. I just want to toot your horn. G Monetti just went off the dome piece and named the quote unquote or one of the quote unquote best ball players of all time, the Big O, the Big fucking H. High five, man. Give me high five, man. He's 77 years old.
Grandfather. He should be nice.
Steph Curry's feelings were genuinely hurt.
Yeah, I saw it. He's a classic guy. He couldn't believe it. Like the guys his father told him about, like these guys are great, these guys are good. And you get in the league and you shitting on everybody and they don't pat you on the back.
No.
They critique and say, well, in my era, shut up. See? That tells the public who you really are.
Right.
You're a bitter old man and you're sitting at home and you're watching him and you're not happy. You're bitter.
And that's why Jerry West, who's supposed to be a real fuck, he's the logo. Cause you were the guy, but apparently this fucking guy was something.
Yeah, and we can see it. In your old age, you're supposed to get mellow because death is at the corner.
We don't wish that on you.
But as you age, you're getting closer to that. So nothing like this should bother you.
All right. So we don't need to bring everybody up to speed on what's happened with this. Is a girl named Keisha or Kesha? It got to be Kesha because there's no I. Keisha.
Let's call it Keisha for Black History Month.
All right. So the singer Keisha, aka Kesha, I don't know what her fucking name is. But apparently she alleged that this producer, Dr. Luke. Fucking Dr. Luke.
Sounds like a freak.
Yeah, you sound like a fucking scumbag. You come into my court with that name, Dr. Luke?
Yo, he making beats. Who? Dr. Luke.
The fuck out of here. But apparently, she alleged that Dr. Luke had sexual relations with her and was abusing her, treating her shitty, and manipulating her and all this other shit. They went to court, and she still has to abide the contract that she signed before then. And since the court thing, a lot of female artists, Adele, Taylor Swift, shout out to Taylor Swift. T-Sweezy, we fuck with you hard body here.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
They've all come out in support as they should. And we are offering our services here, Keisha. First, the next time you got to go to the studio, if money's there, you call us, we show up for free.
Yeah.
You know how the Fruit of Islam offered their services for Beyonce? The police said they weren't going to protect her.
Sucker shit.
We got you. Me and Monetti will hold you down for free. Wherever or whenever you want. You just got to pay for our flights.
That's right. And nobody.
We need 2 business class seats.
Yeah.
And Miles, play some funky shit. We're also offering some of these fire beats that we make
play
here.
that.
All right, we're gonna change your whole career. We're gonna have you on that boom bap shit.
Miles, play that hair.
Play that shit. And my man Moody is gonna give you the beats free of charge. All right?
Your name is Keisha. You should have some soul.
You should have some funky shit. And we have your back. And if you're in the studio, Dr. Luke ain't doing shit to you no more. Fuck you gonna do, Dr. Luke?
Word.
Sit in the corner and I go to Starbucks and get me a motherfucking vanilla latte.
Word.
And if you were smart, Kesha, you get Ghostface on your next record, just so he knows that you bout your shit.
Right. Try to compete with Beyonce.
Yeah.
Because she's black now.
Yeah. So we're just letting you know we got your back. We support you. And we're offering our services. All right? And so we got that out there for you.
Yep.
Monetti.
What's the deal?
Do I look like a web designer over here?
Are you kidding me?
No, but I just somehow, because of Weebly.com, created a fantastic looking website. I still can't even believe how easy it was to use Weebly. We're not web designers, but me and G Monetti just created an awesome website using Weebly.com. I can't believe how easy it is. Weebly was created for people with the courage to start their own business and the dream to be their own boss. Again, you don't need to be a web designer or know how to code to create a beautiful website, blog, or online store. I was so impressed with the wide variety of professionally designed mobile-friendly themes to choose from. Then you simply drag and drop to quickly build and publish your site. It's so easy. Check out our site at www.iamrapaport.weebly.com/. You could truly customize, update, and change your site anytime you want on any device. Join over 30 million people who are already dreaming big with Weebly. Get started today for free. It's free.
Free. Free is good.
Free's really good. It doesn't get any better.
Word.
At Weebly.com/Michael. That's Weebly. WEEBLY. WEEBLY.com/Michael. Weebly.com/Michael. Check it out. Trust me. If you're looking to get a website and an online presence, go to Weebly.com. If I could do it, you can too. Me and Monetti just, we got to watch the Off the Wall documentary, Michael Jackson. What'd you think of that?
I grew up with MJ.
Yep.
My first party to my class, the lady said, bring your records. I brought 1973 Dancing Machine, 45. My first party in Brooklyn.
Wait, how old were you?
First grade. So I was like, what, 5, 6? And my mom's gave me that 45.
And you brought it to the party?
And then we were doing the robot. So that's where I go. That's where I fucking go.
Yeah, that was good. Directed by Spike Lee on Showtime. You can check it out. It's all about Michael. You know, obviously it's stuff you know, we've heard the story, but there's incredible new footage.
Yeah.
A whole bunch of people speaking it. Kobe Bryant really talks about the craftsmanship and the dedication to craft, and then that's really what he related to, amongst other things. And you know, people like Rosie Perez, Gamble and Huff, the great producers, Gamble and Huff, working with the Jacksons. And
right.
Just talking about Michael. They got current people in there like Mark Ronson.
The Weeknd.
The Weeknd, who
I dubbed after I never saw this guy, so I dubbed him the weirdo. The weirdo, because the hair. Everybody, see, my thing is Michael Jackson is known for singing and great dancing, right?
Right.
It wasn't about his hair. He had either he had an afro or he had jerry curls. He didn't come out there where you would focus on his hair.
And be like, what the fuck is that growing off the top of his head?
You're there to see that man dance and sing. And dance, and when you dance, you get tired. But he's such a performer, he still hits those notes as he's dancing. You're there with your wild hair to distract us because we know, and you know, that you don't have no talent. That's why you got that fucking hair like that.
No, I fuck with that dude. He's good.
The weirdo. You fuck with him, but I don't.
shit. Oh, shit. And Mark Ronson, you're about to get sued by, what was it, the Funky Four plus one more?
And the Sequence. Sequence and hope the Gap Band get his ass.
With that,
upside your head. Say,
oops, upside your head. You sing that.
Yeah, I say,
Uptown, funk you up. I say, uptown, funk you up.
Yeah, we're going to, that's Sequence.
Funk. Yo, you're going to get sued. When did you become an authority on funk, on soul?
Word. You grew up with that? You grew up with that? Or you grew up with Tom Petty and these motherfuckers? And Tom Petty's good.
We've been saying that he's Mr. DJ since 2002.
Yeah.
Why the fuck you got this dude, Mark Ronson,
as some type of fucking authority on funk? Where's Fred Wesley? Where's Bootsy Collins?
But I like the doc. It was good. I suggest you watch it. Remind you of the greatness of Michael Jackson. And the story's good and the footage is good. And it's a good film.
All around great. What about Caityln, man? Caityln is in the news. She's the face of MAC Cosmetics. A man is the face of MAC Cosmetics.
You know what I don't like about Caityln? Like they're saying she's a style maverick.
Maven.
Style
maven.
Yo, nobody walks around in all that shit you wear. It's like it's dress up time.
Go
but
to
you're
CVS.
67.
You go to CVS and you 70 wearing the Yeezys and the Yeezys ain't nothing but toe up shit. Like a dish rag, toe up.
And Mac, you're not fooling anybody. You're doing this for publicity.
Right.
So you could say we were the first to endorse a high-profile transgender star to make a major endorsement, blah, blah, blah. Caityln.
What if a transgender wants to play in the NBA?
Let's get in the post, see what you got.
Yeah, right?
I mean, and you know this whole thing, again, we've talked about this before, how I was on the Howard Stern show, the wrap-up show this week, and they were talking about, you know, all the transgender stuff, and if you feel like a woman, if you feel like a man, when am I going to get my racial reassignment surgery?
How do you feel? See,
I
it's about
feel
feeling.
inside. I know.
Arab?
Yes.
You feel like an Arab.
A Puerto Rican.
Oh.
I need my racial reassignment surgery. No one cares that I feel that Bruce felt like he was a woman. Change to Caityln. I know that my name should be Juan. No one gives a fucking fly's ass.
They don't have no surgery for
Hook
that.
me up.
How they gonna make your ass Juan?
They hook me up. They could figure if they could figure out how to make a dude a woman, they could figure out how to make me Puerto Rican. I'm not asking for much.
And I listen to that mega station too.
Me too. We don't listen to Hot 97 in New York anymore.
Hot 97.9.
We listen to Hot 97.9.
Mega.
Because at least if I don't like the songs, I can't understand them. At least the excuses is that I love the beats, but I can't understand the words. And I can't understand the words on half the shit that they're playing on Hot 97 now anyway. So we listen to 97.9.
Mega. Mega. I love Mega. Speaking of music.
Yeah.
Fetty Wap, for me, when I hear that vocal style, I heard some cats on the train saying, yo, he got an ill style. And I'm saying, he sounds like he has Down syndrome.
Or it's like the special ed kid gone good. The special education kid, the short bus student that hit the big time.
The yellow bus guy hit it.
He did good for himself.
Right.
You remember on The Facts of Life when they had Jerry come on? And it was like, oh shit, they got a retarded girl acting on The Facts of Life. And it was like a jump forward. It was like a big deal.
A breakthrough. Cerebral palsy.
She had cerebral palsy.
Right.
Excuse me.
March of Dimes. She was out doing all the ads.
Remember that on Facts of Life? Jerry came on there and it was a big deal.
Fetty Wap.
Same shit. I think they're not focused. They're focusing just on the music, but that's a breakthrough performer.
It's like a freak show.
So I ran into Stan Van Gundy the other day. And I was saying, can you please come back and tell us a story? And he was like, yeah, I'm starting to feel like people are, they're taking the things I said out of context. And I was like, come on, just tell one more story. So Stan Van Gundy's going to join us now and tell us a story. Listen, Mike, I don't want to talk about too much stuff, because things get a little graphic. But there was this one time we were in Bulgaria doing a clinic in '93. I'm down there with my brother Jeff. We had Jack Sikma, Jim Spinarkle, Otis Birdsong, I think he was with me, and it was Jeff Hornacek. We're up all night playing poker and doing quaaludes with the locals. Yeah, I'm down in vodka straight. I'm double fisting it too, like it's fucking Gatorade. We got to be at this clinic early in the morning. I didn't sleep a wink. I was with 3 Asian hookers all night. We were all doing, we were all going nuts. We were taking a champagne bath and playing with each other's assholes. So the sun came up. You ever seen the sun come up over the Baltic Sea? It's a beautiful thing. I got to tell you. We're watching Russian television. That's the only thing we could get on the local cable in Bulgaria. We're watching reruns of Bugs Bunny, but it's all in fucking Russian. That's the only thing that we could get on the cable system. And, so Hornacek, he grabs me some coffee, knocks on my hotel room, and Horny, he's a real straight shooter. But I saw him get nuts one time in a hotel room. And in a disco with John Stockton. We were in Colombia doing a couple of games down there with NBA Cares, an exhibition game. We went to a disco. They're both married. So I don't want to get into the detail, but Stockton was running around with the discotheque in a jockstrap. I don't know what the fuck he was doing. He starts cold cocking security guards 2 at a time. He's like Joe Frazier. Little John Stockton. Hornacek tackles him. They're brawling. Somehow Stockton's jockstrap comes off in the disco. He's running around ass naked, asking, where the fuck is Karl Malone? He keeps saying, where's the mailman? Where's the mailman? I tell him, Johnny, Karl Malone ain't here, brother. You gotta get control of yourself. I smacked the shit out of him, to try to calm him down. He looked at me with those steel blue eyes. He starts crying right in the discotheque. We do these clinics overseas. It's great, but, a lot of things happen at nighttime. These overseas trips, we teach the kids some drills, we give away some game-worn socks, but the nighttime it gets crazy with these guys, believe me. Oh, man, we're back. So my man, Terry Crews, I don't know why this was up.
Had to be publicized.
Something's going on, but Terry Crews, actor, I really like Terry Crews. His first movie that he was in, I believe, was The Sixth Day that I did with Arnold Schwarzenegger. And he was cool, sweet, very happy to be there, excited and all that. I've always liked Terry Crews. For some reason.
And if you remember, Rap, I said I wanted Terry Crews to be the next action star instead of Liam Neeson, who looks like a State Farm insurance salesman.
Right. You said that you could absolutely kick Liam Neeson's ass. You said that about 1.5 years ago.
Yeah, I said
you challenged him to a fight, and he's scared of you again.
I said I could fuck him up, but I can't. I gotta shoot Terry Crews.
Oh yeah.
See, that was the juxtaposition.
But for some strange reason, Terry Crews, the actor who's been in, so many different things. He's right now he's on that show on Fox.
He's hot like fire, man.
Cock Diesel, dude.
Ken Norton.
He came out saying he's been in a rehab.
Porn addiction.
He had a porn addiction, and he was so bad he went to a rehab, and he's married.
But they got centers like that. How they help you?
I don't know.
Well, what they do?
I don't know. I don't understand. I don't understand why we know this. He's on Brooklyn Nine-Nine. That's the name of the show.
Right.
I don't understand why this came out.
I got a theory.
What?
He's hedging. He's hedging because something is coming down the pipe where you have to say, the reason I did this shit, and it's so wild, you got to say, yo, I got a porn addiction. And I admire him because what we going to hear probably going to be ill.
Yeah, I don't understand it.
Because
And I don't understand why. I get that he makes his money off of being Diesel, but I seen some photos of him. Why does he always have his shirt off?
always chest naked.
Chest naked.
Always. Like for a little Colgate commercial.
Butt ass.
Socks.
No shirt. He'll have no shirt on and no socks on, but he's selling socks.
Real estate. Naked.
I don't get it.
Selling the building. Naked.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
But I fuck with Terry Crews. I just don't know what a porn addiction is. I mean, an actual addiction where, I mean, yo, you know, if you don't wanna, if you're just doing it all the time, you watch it porn, you gotta unfold the loaf when you don't want to unfold. If you watch porn, that should be like a fun thing, like every now and then.
Right. How is it? So he's watching it everywhere.
Everywhere and anywhere.
Jesus.
And he looks like he could be doing porn.
Yeah, he looks like one of them big buck. like he would be the star of a porn film called Big Buck. Right? Doesn't he look that?
Yeah,
like
he
he's
looks
typecasted for that.
Yeah, he'd be typecasted for that.
Big Buck.
Yeah. Like he comes out and the women just fucking run for the
He
hills.
just rolls his shit out. He don't even get hard.
He doesn't
just
unfold.
fucking-
He doesn't unfold the loaf. He rolls the
Yeah,
loaf.
like dice. He just throws it out. Right? Big Buck.
Oh shit.
That's Big Buck. He's typecasted.
Yeah, fuck, man.
So he's full of himself.
Why shouldn't it be? Why shouldn't it? If I had a dice dick,
Where you can just fucking shake it and throw it out. Yo, that's Big Buck, man. That's what I mean, right?
oh shit!
Like it's
Shake
like a
it.
cartoon.
Shake it. Like you like.
Like CeeLo, son. That's his name. Featuring Big Buck. And featuring CeeLo.
AKA CeeLo.
AKA CeeLo.
Oh shit!
Word.
That's funny. Man, that was a good one, man. Anyway, I hope he's good because he's a good dude, man.
Yeah, I like Terry Crews.
He's good people.
I hope
and,
he didn't ruin his career. I hope what we see doesn't ruin his career.
he'll be all right. I don't even know why this is put up here. I didn't know. I don't know why he.
You're hedging.
Yeah, something
Some
must.
shit is coming.
Yeah, he had to beat something to the punch.
He got like 20 kids.
something.
Something happened, like Antonio Cromartie.
No, I think he's good. Yo, speaking of, have we talked about Antonio Cromartie on this podcast?
The Jets just cut him.
Wait, have we talked about him?
He got yeah,
He had a vasectomy,
and now he got
and he had twins. He got super sperm.
14 kids.
The Jets cut him?
And the Jets cut him.
Holy shit.
That's when those women will get ferocious.
Yo.
Oh, Woody Johnson, I got a message from Woody. Woody sent me a letter. They cut you. I still want that 30 grand a month.
Hey, well, then you go to talk to the judge, you fuck.
And the judge is going to increase it.
No, they can't, because the way they do that child support, it's based on your salary. So if he's not making the money, they're not going to get it. Now, they could beef and scream and shit all they want. If he's not playing football, then they're treated regular folk.
But then he won't be able to see his kids.
They need to put him in a lab.
Yeah.
How can you get a vasectomy and still, not only do you have one baby, you have twins?
Yo, he got that load.
He got that super sperm, like just
Big
do
Buck.
it, like do it. I'm here, I'm there, I'm Big Bang Hank, I'm everywhere. Just throw your hands out in the air and party hardy like I just don't care. Cause do it, I just talk, you don't stop. Yo, he said he had super sperm in Rapper's Delight. And Cromartie was like, yo, I'm fucking Big Bang Hank.
Yeah.
Damn. Man, that's terrible, man. He had a vasectomy and his shit, he bust through the seams. That's impressive.
For 14 kids.
Whew. Man, that's too many kids, man.
Well, what's Thanksgiving like for him?
Oh,
You can't see.
no. Yo, I was in the airport the other day. Like, I have 2 sons. Flying with 2 kids is enough.
Right.
When you start to get with 3, 4, 5, you can't go anywhere unless you're a multimillionaire.
Right.
That trip, just the flights alone, thousands of dollars.
Right. They eat. You got to pay for them tickets.
It's expensive,
Right.
those little fucking kids.
Right. He's a
And
loose cannon.
it's a heartless job.
You
'Cause
don't get no love.
You don't get no love.
No love.
You don't get no love.
You feel like shit.
Especially the single dad.
You feel like crap.
It's a heartless job, man. I mean, you don't get nothing back. You flying these little bastards all over the country, spending all your money on flights to Disneyland and shit with your 6 kids. And then they tell you to suck off.
Speaking of Disneyland,
Yeah.
you know the running back Chris Johnson? This is a frisbee.
Thanks.
This is the running back Chris Johnson. He used to play for Tennessee Titans.
And then this year he played for the
Arizona Cardinals.
Right, he did well.
But last year he got shot at Disneyland. Just think about how could a motherfucker get shot at Disneyland? That's why he got. It was a drive-by in Disneyland.
So you know they're
he's
looking
from
for
Orlando.
They're looking for your ass. They're looking for you if they're like, fuck it. He's at Disney. Like, they really want to get you. Because you got to think, like, you know that's a populated place with a lot of children. If you get shot at Disneyland, you did something wrong.
Right.
You fucked up.
So that amazed me.
Yeah.
Jesus. Now you.
But that was I wouldn't necessarily say that was a total frisbee because we mentioned Disneyland. You threw that in there, so it was like a partial frisbee.
Okay.
But your frisbee game is like it's cool, man.
People like it. I like it.
The G Monetti frisbees.
That's right.
It's the I Am Rapaport Stereo Podcast. I know one thing. I'm gonna go sleep, and I'm gonna sleep tonight on my Casper mattress. Casper.com. Casper mattresses, award-winning technology delivered to your home. 2 to 5 days. Beautifully priced. Can you shut the fuck up and let me freak?
I want to stop you.
Go ahead.
Because Casper sent me a replacement mattress. Because my mattress from Casper got burned.
In the fire.
So I have a nice Casper and my back is beautiful.
CASPER. Go to Casper.com. The mattress comes in 6 sizes. Delivered to your house in a box and it unfolds. It's not an air mattress. You're going to trip out. You're going to appreciate it. Money back guarantee if you don't like the mattress after 100 nights. What other company lets you use the product for 100 nights? Usually you need to return something within 60 days. 100 days, 100 nights. Sleep on it. Lay on it. Nap on it. If you don't like it, Casper will pick it up free of charge to return your mattress, and you will regret it. They will donate or recycle the material to another person who appreciates a great night's sleep. Go to Casper.com, use the promo code Rapaport, RAPAPORT, and save $50 on an already well-priced mattress. Casper mattress, I can't say enough about it. We love Casper mattress. It's the I Am Rapaport Stereo Podcast. Miles, bring me out with something funky. Funky for you.